diamond. Forgetting that Sando would upset the whole show. You go hear pan in A minor.
In Trinidad and Tobago. Still time to squeeze in one more interview segment because we're joined now by Sachelle Thomas, who is doing her master's in music and has been accepted at university today. She says she's looking forward to the journey, but she needs a bit of help. So fundraising exercises and indeed trying to ensure that she fulfills those dreams as far as her education in music. Ms. Thomas, very good morning to you. Thanks for joining us.
Good morning, and thank you for having me.
More than welcome. So let's let everyone be aware immediately as time is going by so very quickly. You've been accepted to which university to study music, and when does the semester get underway?
I've been accepted into NYU Steinhardt. It's a school in New York. I'm actually the first person to be accepted to pursue the program. It's a master's in Steelpan performance. I actually got in for September last year, but because of the expenses, I deferred to begin this year.
Right. So let's talk some numbers now. How much do you need to raise that would allow you to be able to attend?
So in order to cover my 2 years, I need to raise 1.02 million. However, my main focus at the moment is to raise funds to cover 1 year. In order to qualify for your US student visa, you need to be able to show proof of being able to afford your first year at least.
Okay. All right. Any particular events that you've had or are going to have that will assist in that regard?
Yes. Well, I have a couple of fundraisers already running, and I'm selling merchandise. I do private tutoring. If you're not sure if I'm a good teacher, you can check out my YouTube channel. I have free content there, and then I can expand in our private lessons. I also have a GoFundMe page also running, and I have a concert that's coming up on the 14th of May in the Trinidad All-Stars Panyard. It's live music. Well, the COVID restrictions are lifted a little bit, so you could bring your coolers. You're having it's a nice little party type atmosphere. We just have live music. We have guest performers, and the tickets are $200 each. And well, every cent, every donation that you make would go directly into the NYU account.
Right. So we have the information on the screen about that event coming up on May the 14th, but I think it's very important as well that we repeat all that contact information. So for anyone who might want to reach out to you personally and say how they could assist directly without maybe getting involved in any of the various events, what do they have to do to reach out to you?
So you can send me a WhatsApp message. My number is 492-8666. You can also send me an email. My email is sachellethomas98@gmail.com. I'm also on Facebook at Sachelle Thomas, YouTube at Sachelle Thomas. Instagram, you can also type in my name, Sachelle Thomas, and the information will come up. If you prefer to make a donation directly, because through the FundMe account, they take a percentage. So for example, if you donate $100, I'll only receive around $85 or so. But if you want to make a donation for me to receive the entire amount, you can donate it directly to my bank account. It's FCB account number 2840067.
2840067, that's the First Citizens account.
Yes.
2840067. Tell us a bit about, as you said, you're the first to be accepted for this particular program. Just very briefly, tell us a bit about the nature of that program.
So the program actually expands on the bachelor's that I did here while I was in university. I graduated last year with honors. So I'm just looking to further it. So the program, we have things like the same thing that you have in bachelor's, but as an advanced level. So you have music theory, you have air training, you have your practical courses such as performance and composition and arranging, things of that nature.
And as we look at some of the imagery of you with the Steelpan and indeed with your award as well, how important is this particular opportunity to your continuing development, education-wise and of course skills-wise in relation to the Steelpan?
It's super important to me because I believe that Steelpan is our nation's oil and gas. So as long as we have, proper investment into the craft and into the pioneers of the craft, into the young ones coming up into the craft, I think, it won't be that difficult for other people to start accepting it and for it to become mainstream, because it's almost mainstream. Pan is really booming all over the world right now. So people, you could really make a living off of it, not just through teaching, but you have things like manufacturing, you have education, you have performance. You have all these different paths that you could take when pursuing the Steelpan.
Sure. And so therefore, Ms. Thomas, we know about the event on the 14th. We would like you to just give the contact information once more very quickly, because as we said, people might want to get more information directly from you, and indeed might want to make a direct contribution to avoid that 15% charge with all of these platforms. We know nothing comes for free in that regard. Yeah. So if you'd like to give us the contact information once again.
Yes, so my number is 492-8666. That's WhatsApp, call, or text. Well, WhatsApp might be the best. I'm also on Facebook at Sachelle Thomas, YouTube at Sachelle Thomas, and Instagram, you can type in my name, Sachelle Thomas, and the information will come up.
All right. And is there a hard deadline by which you need to raise a certain amount of money that will allow you to go ahead this year?
Yeah, so the deadline I'm looking to raise these funds by is mid-July, simply because I need time to apply for the student visa before I leave.
All right. Well, we have a few months in which to get that sorted out. Time goes by very quickly. Let's hope that people respond positively, not just to the event coming up on the 14th, but to the general appeal for assistance. Thanks very much for taking the time to be with us this morning.
Thank you for having me.
You're more than welcome, Sachelle Thomas. They're hoping to fulfill her educational aspirations at university in the United States.